We're, of course, knee-deep in the holidays. Christmas was this past weekend, as you well know. New Year's is coming up, as we just talked about. But now is the perfect time to ask for help if you're struggling.
Yeah, I feel like this time of year, a lot of things kind of come crashing in on a lot of families, right? And you may not think that everything's crashing in, but when you're struggling with alcohol or drug addiction, now is always the right time. I recently had a chance to talk with the team over at Landmark Recovery about how to take that first step. The holidays can be a difficult time for families struggling with addiction. Maybe they don't feel like the holidays are a great time to seek help. Well, at Landmark Recovery, it's always the right time, and they are removing barriers to get people in and get them the help that they need. Michelle Dubey is the Chief Clinical Officer, and I feel like, Michelle, that's so important. You guys you're here, and you make it accessible for somebody to come in anytime, no matter the season.
Absolutely. One of the hardest things about substance use treatment is getting people to come in, kind of acknowledgement that they have a problem in the first place, and then once they've kind of crossed that barrier, coming into treatment it's very scary and it's very anxiety provoking. So we do everything that we can to help reduce those barriers. We have staff 24 hours a day ready to accept phone calls, chat on our website, whatever. We have Instagram, all sorts of social media that people can reach out to us for anything that they may need to help make as many opportunities. We are able to transport people to treatment if they don't know how to get here or don't have means to get here.
What makes Landmark Recovery different from other facilities or other programs? Because there's a lot out there.
There are.
Your services are really unique.
Yeah, I mean, I would say there's two things that stand out to me as being the most unique to Landmark. First is our staff. We have an extremely passionate team of staff that have developed and drive that program and provide these services every single day. We have a lot of staff who are in recovery themselves and have lived experiences that they're able to provide that experience, strength, and hope to the individuals that we're serving in our services today. And then the second thing is our clinical program. We have an extremely robust clinical program that is evidence-based, meaning it is backed by science, it's appropriate to the population that we serve, and all of our staff are fully trained in how to deliver that with efficacy to the model. So we have all of our clinical services are provided by master's level clinicians, so they've all completed higher education, and they go through kind of like a school, and they're trained in how to deliver these practices that we've developed our program on. We also deliver twice as much services as any other facility. We have about 40 hours of group therapy a week in addition to 2 hours of individual therapy. So we have quite a lot of therapeutic services.
You all recently celebrated your 5-year anniversary. How have you grown in those last 5 years?
So there's two growth areas. We've grown in size. Our very first facility was a 32-bed facility here in Louisville, Kentucky, and today we have 406 beds. So we have grown quite a bit in just the number of individuals that we're able to serve. And then we've grown just as an organization. We've learned a lot about what our patients need to be successful. The most recent is that treatment doesn't end once you leave that residential program. So we've really been putting a lot of focus into our alumni services, making sure that our patients are supported free of charge once they leave our care, because we know when someone has about a year's worth of supportive services, that's when you really see lasting change.
Your partners are everything. They really contribute to your success. Tell me about your partnerships.
We have partners. The thing is much like addiction is something that impacts all family systems. It touches coworkers. It touches everyone. We think it's something that we do alone, but it really has an impact on everyone else. Well, we can't treat it alone. We need our community partners. So we have, professional partners that we work with, therapists that are providing services in the community that just aren't able to provide that level of intensity to the patient maybe they've been seeing individually for the last year. Our hospitals, someone comes in from an overdose and needs somewhere to go that's safe and to help recover from that experience that they've had. And as well as, kind of legal stuff too, of working with the legal system to help get people through treatment that they need to help, resolve some of this stuff, because most criminal behavior is associated with some level of addiction.
All right, Michelle, thank you so much. For more information, go to landmarkrecovery.com.